مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.
Welcome dear students. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. This is your English teacher with a new lesson, Grammar, from Module 6B, page 77. Today's lesson is about the present perfect versus the simple past. But before, I need to revise with you the form of the present perfect. We have seen it last lesson. Let's revise it together. So the affirmative form is as shown. I have, number one, worked. We have written. Very good. She has worked. It has written. The interrogative form, number three, have I worked? Very good. Has she worked? Excellent. Has he written? In the negative form, I haven't worked. You haven't written. She hasn't worked. He hasn't written. Well done. Now, as objectives today, we will use the present perfect and the simple past without any mistakes. And then we have some activities to complete. A question. What is the difference between the two actions in here? We have here a scene. They bought the house in the year 2000. So we bought the house in 2000. And now we have lived here for years. In the first action, we know the time of action. So this is why we use this simple past. In the second action, the time of the action of the verb is unknown. It's just for years. So the time is unknown. This is why we use the present perfect. Open your student's book on page 77, please. Grammar. Grammar. Activity A. Together, read the examples 1 and 2 and match them with rules A and B. Number 1. I have traveled to Africa twice so far. Number 2. I traveled to Africa last summer. Which one is past simple and which one is present perfect simple? Think about it. Yes, the second one is simple action in the past. This is why we call it the past simple. The second one is a present perfect simple. Very good. Let's move on. As an example, what has he read? He has read a book. It's a perfect action. It happened in the past. We don't know when. So, how to make the difference between the two? Read these rules together. We use the present perfect simple for actions that happened in the past, but we don't say when exactly. As an example, I have visited Doha. We don't know when. I just say, I have visited Doha. With the time expressions also, we use it. Ever, never, before, so far, just, yet, already, always, for, since, once, twice, etc. And then we move to the past simple. We use it for actions that happened at a definite time in the past. We say when in the sentence. For example, I visited Doha last year. So the time is known. And we use it with the time expressions yesterday, in 1995, in a year, in the past, ago, last week, months, or last month, etc. Very good. Revise these two slides because we need them. Activity B, we complete the rule. Read the examples 1 and 2 again and complete the rules. We use the present perfect simple with the time expressions ever, never, before, so far, just, yet, already, always, once, twice, etc. And we use the past simple with the time expressions yesterday in a fixed year, like 2015, ago, last week, last month, last summer, last year, etc. Take your answers. C. Read the examples and look at the words in blue. Then match. Number 1. Jamil has been to the Museum of Islamic Art. Number 2. Jamil has gone to the Museum of Islamic Art. Which one? He is there now. And which one? He has visited it, but he is not there now. Which one is which? Think about it. Yes. Second one, he is still there. And the first one, he has visited it, but he is not there now. Read it again to think about it. Now to the activity. Let's do it together. Circle the correct verb form. First one, as a question, did you ever ride a camel? Or have you ever ridden a camel? Which one is correct? Yes. B, as an answer, yes, last summer. In this sentence we have a fixed time expression, last summer. So the verbs should be in simple past. Let's check if it goes correctly. Yes, last summer my family and I went to Qatar and I rode a camel for the first time. Well done. Now you understand the difference. Number 2. Have you taken or did you take any pictures at the barbecue yesterday? Yesterday, a fixed time. So we say, did you take? Very good. B. No, I didn't have. Or, no, I haven't had my camera or phone with me. Which one is correct? Yes, there is no doubt. 3. A. Are your cousins going to come over tonight? As an answer, B. No, they aren't in town. They have been or they have gone to a summer camp. Are they still there? Or they visited and returned back? Yes, they have gone and they are still there to a summer camp. They have been or have gone to the same summer camp many times and they really like spending their summers there. Which one goes correct? Yes, now you understand the difference. Well done. I need you to open your workbook on page 22-23. We start with 22 with activity B. Activity B. This table. In this table we revise together the 3 forms of each verb listed in the table. The first one is loved. Its base form is love. Loved. Loved. Cry in the past is cried, past simple cried. Took is the simple past form of take. Its past simple form is taken. Take, took, taken. Be was or were, been. Very good. Eat, ate, eaten. Do, did, done. What about had? It is the past simple form of have. Its past participle form is had. Well done. Rode is the past form of ride, so we say ride, rode, ridden. Showed, though it ends with ed, is the simple past form of show, but its past simple form is shown. Show, showed, shown. You can revise your verbs later on. Activity F on page 83. Use the prompts to write the question, then answer them. I give you words. You reform the sentences using the same order of these words. Number 1. Have, ever, be, to, a, summer camp, question mark. And the answer? Have you ever been to a summer camp? Let's do the 3 rest one. Number 2. Where you go on holiday last summer, question mark. Where did you go on holiday last summer? Very good. The idea is clear? Let's carry on. Number 3. Have ever been on an adventure holiday, question mark. Have you ever been on an adventure holiday? Number 4. You buy souvenirs during your last holiday, question mark. Your answer should be, did you buy souvenirs during your last holiday? Well done. Now I suggest that you go to page 119 and revise your irregular verbs, because you're going to need them everywhere in English. They are so easy. So don't be afraid and do it for once. And you will learn them by heart. You will use them all lifelong. Thank you so much for your patience, and thank you for your interest in English. Keep learning, and goodbye.
مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.